Nnamdi Kanu is deceitful and a blackmailer. Leave him to rot in jail, Uche Mefor claims. Uche Mefor, estranged deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has described the embattled leader of the group, Nnamdi Kanu, as deceitful and a blackmailer. Mefor disclosed that Kanu has a culture of lies. He made the remark while referring to the lives destroyed following Kanu's style of agitation for Biafra. Mefor's relationship with Kanu hit the rocks in 2020 due to disagreement regarding the operation of IPOB. Mefor was against violence while insisting that human rights must be respected in the agitation for Biafra. I maintain that the culture of lies, of deception, and of blackmail of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, with reference to those lives destroyed and who cannot speak for themselves, will take generations to undo. See how they falsely label and destroy people's character with impunity. When I said that what goes up must come down, I meant every bit of it. Whatever anybody saw, for those perpetrators, they shall be alive to experience the same pains they inflicted on those vulnerable who are unable to speak for themselves, he wrote in a Facebook post. The forces of heaven and earth shall continue to work in dissonance and in discordant pattern for all of you. Time shall definitely tell. Wow. Oh, Uche Mefor, it's so bad that you can be speaking against someone that you once worked for and once supported. You did not only support him, you backed him. Don't forget that it is the same you, Uche Mefor, that was speaking in support of Nnamdi Kanu. You praised him, you appreciated him, you gave him all the praises that he deserves. You see, I will say that you haven't spoken well. Why? Because what you have just said right now, all the things you have just said right now, all centers on biasness. You have just told the people that you are completely biased throughout your stay with IPOB. And there is nothing bad as living a biased life, a two-faced life. Is the worst life ever any man or woman should live. You are a one-time IPOB member. You're not just an IPOB member, but you are the deputy to Nnamdi Kanu. Both of you have been working hand in hand, doing things in common for years. You both have been agreeing and disagreeing. Even when you disagree, you still agree. Just because of a little rift between the both of you, you see all the things you came out in public to be saying. Since you left IPOB, this is how you've been speaking. Even if you have a rift with your boss, does that still warrant you to leave and start saying evil about him? Does that? No, come on. You've not acted well. You've not acted well. It's completely wrong. Completely wrong. You can't just come out and start speaking against someone like that. It doesn't speak well. It doesn't speak well at all. It doesn't. I will tell you the humble truth. You have just shown a complete disrespect. Eh? You are completely partisan in all that you've just said. You've just remained on one side. And it's wrong. It's wrong to live a to be this person with such life. Being partisan is something that is completely wrong. I can bet you that since you left IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu have not even stood out to say anything about you. Even sometimes when you say evil things about him, he just keep mute. You won't hear him say anything. And that is maturity. That is maturity. Now, because he is having a little challenges, you started mocking him. You left IPOB to join Biafran customary court or whatever you call it. Look at the level that has actually brought you to. Of what gain will you say that group that you joined has brought you? Instead, it brought you, it declined you. It declined you, it reduced you, it placed a stop on your existence. Nobody hears about Uche Mefor anymore. Uche Mefor that used to ring a bell while you are in IPOB doesn't ring a bell anymore. Doesn't ring a bell anymore. Nobody knows about you. Is that what your problem is? Is that the reason why you decide to come up and amplify your criticism? You mock Nnamdi Kanu today, will you mock him tomorrow? Of what gain and of what use is that going to be to you? There is no gain, my dear. Okay? There is no gain. You'll be surprised that this trial that Nnamdi Kanu is what is going to bring Biafran to existence. Look at what is happening in IPOB since you left IPOB. Since you left IPOB, I will not lie to you, as a broadcaster, IPOB has been of great success. It was when you left IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu was able to set up the Eastern Security Network. It was when you left IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu was able to succeed in gaining the support from international business men. He gained endorsements of different kinds, support, and a lot of people threw their weight with IPOB to be a part of the Biafran struggle. No. I cannot concur with you because you have spoken completely biasly. Why? Why? For what reason? Of what gain is that? You're no more with someone. Does it mean that you go out and start casting the person? It's wrong, eh? It's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. You understand? It's wrong. So, my dear viewers, with every sincerity, I bet you and I speak to you that Uche Mefor has just spoken like someone who is completely on one side. And when someone speaks on one side, it doesn't give us a clear result or a clear message of whatever we want to get from that person. You understand? Even you yourself that is listening to the person, you get convinced and won't know don't know who is actually telling the truth. So the best thing in life is to speak neutral. Be neutral. Don't be one-sided. Speak neutral. So that from there you'll be able to detect who is right and who is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? All right, my dear viewers, still on this very issue, I would like to hear from you. Okay, because your comment, I tell you, go a long way in helping us to cope out reality on this very channel. Okay, please, I would like to drop here. Don't forget your comment concerning this very news are very much important. If you are new, strike the red subscribe button. If you're not new, please locate the comment section. Thank you.